Number 12, Christian Beckwith.
So Beckwith steps in now. As Dean tries to preserve the tie ball game here. Top of the 8th inning, we're in extras at Comerica Park, downtown Detroit, Michigan. And Beckwith fouls it off. Tried to bunt. Not a good pitch to try to bunt with. So that's strike one. 0-1, no outs, runner on first. Dean on the mound. Here's the pitch, and the bunt is unsuccessful once again. So that ball was down and out of Beckwith's range, excuse me. Oh, 2. Beckwith grounds out to third, and that's a foul ball. So Beckwith, after 2 unsuccessful bunt attempts, fouls off another one, still down 0-2 with a runner on first. Beckwith with a base hit, past the diving arm of the third baseman. So it looks like the third baseman is Jacob Avery, a JV player, a freshman.
Number 4, Rob Chapikis.
So the freshman Avery at third base not able to come up with that, but that was a clean base hit. Wouldn't expect anyone to come up with that one. So now number 4, Rob Chapikis steps in once again. First and second, you know, he hits him. He hit him. He takes first base and the bases are loaded. So bases loaded, jam for the pitcher, Jake Dean. No outs, bases loaded, top of the 8th. Jake Dean on the mound. Kyle Penny steps in. Kyle Penny crushed a ball as far as you'll see one hit by a high school player here at Comerica Park to left field, down the line, 345, and he hit it 344. Now he steps in, pitched last inning, he's the quarterback. He has a breaking ball too that he featured, and now he's at the dish with the bases loaded, no outs. Took strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Dean. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs, bases loaded. So the Raiders want to break this one open and get some breathing room here. Haven't had any breathing room all day. The biggest lead was 1. And they take 1 right now, but they want more. So Dean behind, 2 balls, 1 strike. A walk brings in a run, and a hit might bring in 2. Let's see what the Raiders can do. 2-1, no outs. Penny at the plate. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike with no outs. He's got to throw a strike here to Penny, who's got a lot of pop. Steps off to regroup is Dean. Jake Dean.
Green light, Kyle.
I've been calling him Mean Jake Dean. I don't know if that's his nickname or not, but he throws a strike there. Had to throw a strike, and he did. A walk brings in a run, and he brings the count full now, 3-2. So full count, no outs, bases loaded for Kyle Penny. Let's see what he can do here. He's set. Here's the delivery, and it's low. That's a run. Walks in a run. So the Raiders take the lead once again. The Raiders have now led 4 times as the score is now 4-3. Raiders take the lead here.
Number 3, Harrison.
And we're going to have a pitching change. That's the first pitching change we've had here in the game, mid-inning. Harrison Milan getting ready to step in, but not before we have a swap on the mound.
Back on the car.
So a quick pitching change here, and that's hit into right field. That's going to score a run, maybe more. Beckwith comes in to score, and he stopped at third base. He's number 4, Rob Chapikis, but the Raiders tack on another one, so they go up 5-3 here in the top of the 8th inning. So we're in extra innings here, 8th inning. Raiders score 2 runs.
Madison.
That's the biggest lead of the game here for the Raiders as they go up 5-3. And that was a nice piece of hitting on the first pitch you saw by Harrison Milan, first-year varsity player. I told you he's a little guy, but he's got a lot of power, and that one was drilled into right field for a hit and an RBI.
So here's Malik Madison. I had him confused earlier in the game. He's not Cam Creighton, and I apologize. This is Malik Madison. He's a senior. He's an outfielder. He's probably the fastest guy in the team. He transferred back to North this year, and he drills one into left. That's a base hit. He put a charge into that one over the shortstop, and that brings in 2. So Malik Madison, the senior, number 13, puts a charge into one, and the Raiders now lead 7-3.
The shortstop, number 21, David Lang.
Did they not change pitchers? No, they didn't. Oh.
So it indicated a pitching change, but in fact Dean is still on the mound. So Dean gives up a couple more runs here. I thought we had a pitching change, but we didn't. They left him in, and he gives up a couple more runs. So Dean, I'm sure he's thrilled to be out there, but probably not happy with this result. It's a great opportunity for the kids here to play at Comerica Park as the Raiders take a lead of 7-3 here. Put on 4 runs, and that's slicing into right, caught by the right fielder, an awkward catch by the right fielder, number 15, Nick Cowles. A nice grab on a ball that was hard to read. So, 1 out now.
Second baseman, number 16, Cam Creighton.
Cam Creighton, the second baseman, a JV call-up, plays shortstop on the junior varsity team. This is Cam Creighton. A nice gesture by the Raiders coach to bring up the shortstop for the JV team to play here at Comerica Park. I'm sure he's very, very grateful for the opportunity. Cam Creighton. It's a good baseball name, Cam Creighton. Let's see what he can do here with 1 out as he takes ball 1. Hunters on first and second as the Raiders tack on 4 here in the top of the 8th to take a lead of 7-3 as the pitch. That's high. So,
Crap.
the senior pitcher, Jake Dean, number 1, still on the mound. Cam Creighton waiting on the 2-0 pitch, seeing if the Raiders can tack on any more. That's a called strike. That ball was low, but a nice frame job by the catcher to get the call. As the count now moves to 2-1 with 1 out. That ball's chopped up the middle. The shortstop's going to have to make a move. Flips to the second. He got him. I don't know about that call.
Between his legs.
It was a close play at second, but they record the out. So Malik Madison is out at second base. That's a fielder's choice. It won't go down as a hit. And now it's first and third. So they move the runner over. Joey Geniak steps in now for the Raiders as they lead 7-3 here. 2 outs, and that ball's hit to center. Won't get over his head though, and that's the final out. But the Raiders tack on 4, and they take the lead 7-3 here as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Evan McMurray on the mound now for the Raiders.
Number 23, Bailey O'Keefe.
O'Keefe stepping in.
Hey, Sheriffs!
And here's the pitch, low. So Evan McMurray, the junior center fielder, first-year varsity player, also a varsity basketball player. So he's quite an athlete, and he delivers a strike right down the middle. He's there. So McMurray, number 18, the junior, on the mound. Facing Bailey O'Keefe. And O'Keefe puts a pop that back behind us. Right to the standing room only space. There's no one standing here today except me. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Here's the pitch. Rounded up the middle. Kramer has it a second, toss over to first, and it's in time. So 1 out here for Evan McMurray, the junior pitcher.
Now batting for the Lancers, number 13, Garrett Radosa.
Here's Garrett Radosa as he takes a ball. Excuse me. A strike. Got the low strike call there. That ball was pretty low, but he got the call. I guess I should probably wait for the call before I open my mouth. It's another strike. 0-2. So McMurray working quickly here. That ball was in the dirt. And Garrett Radosa, number 13, the sophomore, youngest player on the team, on the varsity team, 10th grade. Radosa looks at a ball, so it's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Radosa. And he takes a cut and lines it up the middle. The shortstop ranging, bobbles it, and Hayfield cleans it. Good job by Lett to get to that ball, but not able to field it cleanly.
Now batting for the Lancers, number 7, C. Michael Wesley.
So Z. Michael Wesley steps in once again. That's popped up. High pop up to the second baseman. Kramer hauls it in. 2 outs now for McMurray, the pitcher. I want to know what the Z stands for, but I guess we'll never know.
Now batting, number 1, Jake Dean.
So Jake Dean, he was the pitcher last inning, and now he's batting, facing Evan McMurray. That's a called strike. We got 2 outs here, runner on first. I thought that we were in extras, but we're not. Normally they play 7 innings, but today they're playing 9, taking full advantage of their time here at Comerica Park. So we're looking at a 9-inning game, and we're in the 8th. So Raiders still looking good, though. Gonna have to hold them for a couple more innings, though. Here's the pitch. That's grounded to first. And he fields it and steps on first at the exact same time. So a good hit over there by Zach. The ladies love him. I don't know what it is, but the ladies love him over there. He made a great play to get out of the inning. So 7-3 Raiders as we go to the top of the 9th here at Comerica Park in Detroit, Michigan. So here in the top of the 9th inning, we have 1 out after Garrett center flies out to center. So 1 out now. As number 18 steps in, that's Evan McMurray. Fresh off the mound. The center fielder here is pitching last inning, first-year varsity player, also a varsity basketball player. Just got off the mound after a nice inning, and he's in the batter's box here with the Raiders up 7-3 and 1 out at the top of the 9th.
Number 18, Evan McMurray.
So McMurray steps in here, facing Bryce O'Keefe on the mound, number 11. So O'Keefe on the mound at Comerica Park, taking full advantage, and it looks like Evan McMurray went around, and he did. Umpire goes up with the right hand to make it no balls and 2 strikes with 1 out here on McMurray. Top of the 9th inning, no 1 on. And that's a called 3rd strike. Evan McMurray laughing and shaking his head. He's not sure about that one, but the umpire went up with the right hook on that and rang him up. It's only the 2nd called 3rd strike of the game. And there's 2 outs now here in the top of the 9th. So O'Keefe pitching quite efficiently here in the top of the 9th. That ball bounces in now. Number 4, Rob Chapika's first baseman, made a very, very nice play at first base earlier in the game. And a quick hop, instant reaction to record now, and now he's in the batter's box. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that ball bounces in again. So O'Keefe got 2 quick outs, but now he bounces in a couple of pitches here. Hey man, look at some of my girlfriend.
My girlfriend's 21. Yeah. She's
Hey,
smart.
break, I'm not afraid. Break.
So it's 3 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch, and that's a strike right down the middle. So number 11, Bryce O'Keefe, throws a strike on a 3-0 count to make it 3-1 with 2 outs here on number 4, Rob Topeka's the lefty, and he swings and misses again, so now the count's full. No one on, but the Raiders have had a lot of success with 2 outs today. They want to keep piling on here as they lead 7-3. There's Topeka's looking at the full count. Fouls it off. What does your girlfriend do? She in school?
Yeah, she's getting a master's in psychology.
We're in.
Well, right now she's actually in a Bible college in California, just kind of like.
And O'Keefe records another strikeout as number 4, Javikas, goes down. So 2 Ks that inning, and it's 7-3 Raiders as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Down here, the fan favorite, younger brother of TJ, Zach. And we want to get a quick interview in here with the Lancers head coach, Kurt Yaki. Kurt, what does it mean to you to be here today?
You know, it's a terrific experience once again. It's a really odd experience for me because I coached everybody in that dugout, and now I've coached everybody in that dugout, so I'm not really sure which one I should be in.
Well, how's your season going so far here for the Lancers?
Much better. We started out 0-5, but now we're 7-5, and we're starting to play well. I think we can play with just about anybody now. Early in the season, we couldn't play with anybody.
And what does it mean to you to coach against your longtime pal, Coach O'Connell over there?
You know, a game like this, it's a ton of fun. I don't know that I'd want to coach a real live game because we've been friends for a very long time.
Right.
Yeah, it's been great though.
Okay, and what did you say to your team before heading out here today? Anything?
I just told them that even though they're playing at Comerica Park does not mean that the Tigers are going to be watching them. So just play their normal game.
Yeah.
But they still were jittery at the beginning.
All right. Well, it looks like they played pretty well. So, anything else you want to add before we go here?
No, I'm glad you guys are doing this. This is a ton of fun, and I'm hoping we can come back again.
For sure. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. See you later. We're here being recorded as I walk back up to my area where I've been here at Comerica Park, and that's hit into center field. So that's a base hit for number 5, Garrett Center. They say the camera adds 10 pounds, so can't wait to see this.
Now batting for the Lancers, number 8, Caleb Somerville.
So we got a nice interview by Coach Yaki, head coach of the Lancers, former North Farmington assistant coach for a long time here under Coach O'Connell. Good friend of many of the North Farmington family. And we're all happy to see Coach Yaki succeed for the Midland Bullock Creek Lancers.
It's their chance to come back.
We're here in the bottom of the 9th, and that ball is crushed to the left, but not crushed enough to get past the left fielder who hauls it in. So, man on first here with one out.
Number 2, Jordan Dodd.
I think we missed a batter, and that appears to be number 5, Drew Roth, over at first base. He's a senior first baseman, and he's on first base as number 2, Jordan Dopp, steps in, the junior.
Oh my God.
Those kids aren't giving the ball back.
So Drew Roth
Almost got hit.
wants to come in to score, but they're going to need 4 if they want to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Last chance for the Lancers. Here's the 0-1, and that's a ball high. Dopp takes a ball to make it 1-1 with 1 out, man on first. Bottom of the last inning. They got to get 4 here if they want to keep this thing going, and that's tipped into the glove for strike 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Dopp. Number 6, Frank Zach, the hard-throwing lefty on the mound, the fan favorite. The ladies love him. Everyone loves him. I love him. Not like that. But Frank Zach on the mound, holding the runner at first. Here's the delivery by Zach. That's a breaking ball. That stays up. So Zach on the mound, trying to close it out. Not a save situation as the Raiders lead by 4. And he chases the high pitch and pops it up. Zach's under it. Calls off everyone, and Frank calls it in. So Zach calls off the shortstop, and the pitcher fields the pop-up. Don't normally see that, but that was his all the way. And he records out number 2. So Bryce O'Keefe stepping in with 2 outs and a man on first. The Lancers are down 4, so they're going to need a couple to get a couple more to keep this thing going if they want to. It's warmed up a bit here at Comerica Park. Game time temperature was 56 degrees. The wind has cooled us off a little bit, but it's a good day for baseball. Sun's starting to peek through the clouds. You can see some blue skies out in center. Here's the pitch, and that's high. So a cool day for baseball, but a great day here for everyone. All the moms and dads, brothers, cousins, a lot of little kids here enjoying the game, enjoying their time, being able to run around Comerica Park. Here's the pitch, and that looked good, and it's a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here on Bryce O'Keefe. He's the last chance for the Lancers. But a beautiful day and a good time for everyone here at Comerica Park. The Lancers, the home team, and the Tigers dugout. The Raiders and the visitors dugout. They're happy to be back here. I know Coach Yaki's thrilled to go against his longtime friend, Coach O'Connell, as the head coach of the Lancers. Again, they're in the Tigers dugout, soaking up the last moments of this game. But they're not done yet. There's a walk, so Bryce O'Keefe draws a walk. First and second. Lancers are down 4, but if they get a man on here, they can bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, number 25, Matt Hockmeyer.
So number 25, Matt Hockmeyer, outfielder, third baseman, and DH, a junior, stepping in, takes a pitch for ball 1. They need to get him on board in order to make things happen here. 7-3 Raiders, ball 1. No strikes and 2 outs. Zach on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 with 2 outs now. First and second on Hockmeyer. Here's the pitch, and that's a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Zach trying to close it out. Resets, looks at the runner on second and delivers. Swing and a miss again. So 2-2 is the count now. So the Raiders are 1 strike away from walking away with the W here. TJ, little brother Frank trying to close it out. Here's the pitch and he got it. Raiders win it. Zach celebrating on the mound, doing the Fernando Rodney shooting arrow celebration. The Raiders come out and celebrate on the field. The clubs are being thrown. A lot of high fives, a lot of smiles. But a good time for everyone as the Raiders take this one. 7-3 is the final score here. 10 hits for the Raiders, 6 hits for the Lancers, and the Raiders take the win at Comerica Park. I'm Jack Kramer on behalf of everyone here from the Raiders and the Lancers family. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this one. Good night now.
That's a real big ball player.
That's a short and second.
Yeah. Give up a run.
Yeah. It's pretty little strikes down.
Cool. Faster than I thought it was.
Hey, if you want to make some money, go over there and ask them if they want you to videotape the next game. There's another game after this.
Are they?
Yeah.
I think we are videotaping that.
Are you? Okay. They hire you?
Do you know who's playing?
Yeah. Grambrook and Rochester Adams.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Josh, $400 though. Stay in your game.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Are they
thinking.
doing the next game?
Oh.
You should.
Should ask him.
Go ask them. They want it done.
Who's
Give them a deal. Find out who the coach is and ask them.
You know, the funny thing is, they probably would want you to do it if they didn't bring
If they don't have someone.
Right, they don't.
Do you want me to interview anyone now, or?
Yeah, go ahead. You want.
Here with my brother, Brett Kramer, the second baseman for the Raiders, in the North Farmington dugout. Brett, how'd that game go for you?
It was a good game. It was good to come out with the W, to beat our old coach especially.
How does it feel to beat Yaki today? I mean, you said it felt good, but how does it? Is it kind of bittersweet, or you just feel good to pound him into the ground?
I mean, it's good to pound him into the ground, but it's also bittersweet because we miss him. He's a good coach, but I mean, we're good without him anyway.
And you had a hit. And how did it feel to get a hit here at Comerica?
When I got the first hit of the game, it was pretty special.
And you got a chance to pitch. What's it like on the mound in a place like this?
I feel the pressure like Phil Coach and all the Tigers do.
And I saw your girlfriend in the stands. What'd she have to say to you before the game? Anything?
She gave me a couple kind words of advice.
And last time you played here with your brother Mitchell, the Bulldog, he's not here anymore.